Hello everybody, this is Blaze of Firewolf. This is my 100th Roundup video. And to blow through all this clad, I got $18.46, 29 nickels, and a ton of these dimes. Look at all the dimes. I also found these 8 inches, believe it or not. These were at Dog Beach. These were 8 inches in grass. The oldest one being, I think, in the 80s or something. They're not in good shape, as you could tell. Well, 65 actually. Almost made of silver, but it's 65. All these finds are from Dog Beach. Well, a small bit was Dog Beach because I detected Sunday, the day after I came back to Dad's. The rest of these are from Coronado Beach and Dog Park, and I think a lot Pacific Beach too, because I did spend 5 hours at PB on the left side, away from the hotel, far away from the hotel. But it's the same park where I found the almost a full 1946 wheat and the 2 silver Roosevelts I found back 2020. There's all my clad quarters, and there's your bulkhead right there. You see how the older ones are facing left while the new bulkheads are facing right. This is a very unusual one too. William Man Killer. Oh, is she a man killer? You tell me. It has a star with a woman on it. I can't tell exactly. It's very glare, if you guys can see it. Principal Chief. That's this year's quarter. They changed it, I think, 3 times. I thought I remembered seeing one with Amelia Earhart or someone else similar to it. But yeah, just to blow through the clad, $18.46. Found this junky bracelet. Here's my other junkier bits. Copper wire. A lot of the scrap. Copper wire, slag piece of copper. Believe it or not, I found that. Coronado Beach. Just your eyelets, copper eyelets. Just a slag piece of copper for wire. This is actually a sprinkler head. I think it's it's the new, I think it's like, I don't know, maybe a few years old. Maybe even newer than that, because it's plastic. But it is brass. Plastic and brass, that's what it is. I'm going to be scrapping that. I found this necklace at Coronado Beach. Junky one, unfortunately, so I'm going to put that to the junk jewelry. Dog tag, I'm going to just say Cookie on it because it has a phone number and an address and I think the person's name. It does say San Diego, California, and the number. Nothing on the back. That was at Dog Beach. This I found at Dog Park, Fletcher, and it's got a phone number on the back. There's your 2 dog tags out of the way. I found your keys. These keys were at PB. I think they were kind of laying like right here, kind of on the surface. 2 house keys. They're both different keys, go to different locks. I think that's a male key, house key. That's from Coronado Beach as well. Just a piece of junk, just some symbol or something. This I found at Dog Park. Just some loop for a bracelet or something. I don't know what Mom could do with this or something. It's a cat bell. I actually saved that, you know. If I didn't pick it up with the detector, it probably would have rotten away. But I found it at Dog Beach, so there's that. Switch hands. Go to my little bits of brass. Just a slag piece of brass, but it is brass. Lock, broken lock, rusty lock. Found this at Dog Park. I think it was about 4 inches. Piece off of a lawnmower or something. The blades. Another piece of brass. I think that was in PB. Yeah, Pacific Beach. Save the best for last. And that's... Oh, I don't want to forget my piece of brass. I think it is brass. Just some screw thread to something. I don't know, some faucet, whatever it is. But I used it as a stand for this. Yep, my very first ever marble. I found this at Dog Park. Found it at Dog Park. Oh, I don't want to forget the pegs. Don't want to have treasure without pegs. For Roundup 100, there's your 2 pegs. I think 1 or 2 of them were at Coronado Beach. Yeah. They're just tent pegs. But yeah, I found my first marble. And that wasn't metal. It was in the hole with a piece of metal. It wasn't nothing special, just a piece of foil or aluminium. But I got the marble. Got my very first marble. Probably a cat's eye. It's got green, orange, white. It's pretty broken, as you could tell. It's got cracked quite a bit here. But I did find a marble. That's my first marble. First ever marble metal detecting. Getting. Now I'm gonna go to the tokens. These 2 are actually is a token spill. This one's just a junky bathroom token. Now this one I'm gonna keep, but I'm gonna try to cover the brass. I would like to know how old this is. I think it's a token for a naughty place or something. It's made out of copper, rang up like a clad dime. It's about, I think, yeah, these 2 are actually on top of each other, believe it or not. Whether a homeless person dropped it or whoever dropped it. I did find these at Dog Park as well. Yeah. Heads, I win. Tails, you lose. But yeah, I'm going to cover up. So by the hairstyle, I'm going to guess it's probably from the 70s. But I don't know. You tell me. Could someone help do some research on this type of coin, please? I'm guessing it's probably from the 70s. I'll put it with my other tokens. I'm thinking this actually is pretty old. At least 50 years old. It looks like it's 50 years old, but answer in the comments, please. It's a kind of a sex token thing, whatever it is, but yeah. If I find one, I'm definitely going to cover the breast part, but that's the thing about metal detecting. You never know what you're going to get. Now here's the better stuff. Well, the better coins. These 3 are made out of steel, and 1 is made out of copper. Your typical Mexican 5 peso coin. That was at Coronado Beach. I think I found that on the same day I found the necklace and other stuff. These 2 I found at Dog Beach. This one was in a hill sand dune or something, less than 2 inches. 5 euro cents. Made out of steel. I have a magnet with me, and it's steel, as you could tell by the color of that too. Now, if I'm blessed, I actually saved these coins. Otherwise, they probably would have turned to rust. Kept their shape, but would have turned to rust. and couldn't even tell what it is. But nope, I actually found these. Sand Dog Beach. Sand Dog Beach. Now this is my very first Canadian 10 cents. I have the 1 cent. I love to find another Canadian penny. So far I haven't yet. I found yet of this year at least. I found the pennies. I found the my very first quarter. I think the previous video back, Roundup 99. Here's my first Canadian 10 cents. Made out of steel. Also made out of steel. 1979. With the sailboat on the back. It's a nice coin. Blessed I'm able to save it from the elements, because it's made out of steel. Remember, it would have rusted if I didn't find it. And here's a bucket list. I found an English £1. I found an English 10 pence. I haven't found the 20 pence, the 2 pence, or the 50 pence, or even the £2 coin, or even this one. But I found this one finally. This I also found at Coronado Beach. This is a copper. It's an English 1 pence, 1986 1 penny. It has 1 penny on the back. 1986. I think I'm guessing, I might be wrong, but I'm guessing in the last, I think maybe in the 90s they changed into steel. Yeah, they probably turned them into steel, so instead of copper they use steel. I'm probably wrong, but hey, my first English 10 pence. Get in. I like to find another pound coin. I like those pound coins. 3 wheats, 1 at Pacific Beach, and 2 at Dog Park. 1 was actually, believe it or not, probably on the surface. This one here was at Pacific Beach. It was about 4 inches. My very first 1957D wheat penny. Add that to my collection, because I've never found a 57. There's my first one. And here's a 54D, my very first 54D. That was on the surface. Found that right on the ground. Probably less than 2 inches with the detector. Thought it was going to be a clad dime or a copper penny. It was better than that. Wheat. Turns out my most common date is a 53. 1953. I counted. I've been going through the wheats. My second most common is the 44. The most common is the 53. So Missouri Mike has like the 1919. He says he has millions of those. I happen to find almost millions of the 50s. There's a 53D. And this actually at the same dog park. Quite a few feet away from it. Multiple like meters from it. Or yards from it. But at the same park. Dog park. 1953D. I think it was about 4 inches too. Now, alas, the better stuff. These 2 rings I found at Coronado Beach in like the sand dunes where people would usually picnic, and they have a picnic and they usually lay in the sand and they get suntan or something, and oops, they lose their rings. This ring up 80 on the Garrett. This was about less than 2 inches, and it was an 80 on the Garrett. Now, from looking at what you're seeing here, by the color of it and the way it's shaped, I'm guessing it probably is a copper ring. Painted. It's not gold. There's no magnetism to it. I'm thinking it's definitely just copper. Chrome copper, but you tell me. There's no writing in it either. Now, I'm not sure if that's gold. That's not gold. I doubt it. But this one here, now I kind of have a doubt that it could be gold, but it rang up 39 and 40 on my Garrett. That is usually the same. That actually is the same number of the dollar symbol gold ring that I found, I think, in my last, in Roundup 98. Please go check that out if you haven't. It's one of my more better Roundups I've had in a long time. Now, whether this is gold or not, it has crust on it, as you could tell, but it only has flaking on it on this side. Now, if it was copper, it would have read probably 84, or it probably, yeah, in the 80s. It would have stayed in the 80s. If it was brass, it probably read the same, similar number. But if it's gold, it's 39 and 40. I don't think I've ever found anything much higher of where the gold is. Now, I do need help because there's no writing in it and it looks like it's painted. So I would like to know whether this is just brass or gold, or is it silver but gold painted? Is it white gold? Doubtful, but because of this crust, but it's keeping its shape. It's very solid and sturdy. I don't know. There's no magnetism to it either, so yeah, I'll leave it at that. Just some, no idea. If need help with this ring though, please. But I found it almost close proximity to this ring, so I'd come back again next year, hopefully, fingers crossed. This was 4 inches, or probably less than 4 inches. It was in the roots of kind of a grass. I found that at Dog Park. Now, I do believe it's silver. It's just not cleaning up very well, and it's in bad shape. I probably clipped it right there with my trowel because I wasn't sure if it was a bottle top or something. Fear not. No magnetism to this ring either, by the way. 3 of these rings do not have any magnetism at all on any of them, period. Now, the necklace did, and this semi did, and I don't know. But yeah. I don't know if it'll pick it up. Yeah, there, focus. Let's see if I'll focus. 925, and it looks like a BSD or something. Can someone tell me what type of ring it is? If it's a toe ring, it has writing on it. But if it's not a toe ring, then, you know, it makes me think it could be like a front finger ring. It doesn't look like it would be a toe ring, but I'm probably wrong. Answer in the comments, please. It rang up 68 on the Garrett. It's pretty odd, but probably would make sense since it is in grass. But if it is, it's my first silver ring in the grass in quite some time, so yeah. But it's not over. Oh no. I found this at Dog Park. Now, I was blown away by it. It really blew me away. Now, this is the first time I've ever found something like this in 4 years, and this is the first time that I found one with my Garrett, and it's my very first silver quarter. That's right, silver quarter. I found an awesome gold ring. I found that awesome tungsten ring, some awesome 1919 wheat, some wheats, and now I got this baby. 2 inches, just I'd say meters from a palm tree, 2 inches. Pretty faded, as you could tell. I used toothpaste on it to try to clean it the best I could. It's a 1934. That is quite the bucket list, because as you could tell, the camera's really hard picking it up, but it is a silver quarter, 1934. It's 88 years old. It's pretty worn, pretty slick, Actually, it is very slick in the back. The back's even worse. Yeah, you can't really make anything out of it. The camera's very hard trying to pick it up there. It's supposed to be United States of America on the top. $quarter at the bottom. I think that's a D. It's a 1934 silver quarter. Now, this is one of my very earliest silvers I've ever found. I have yet to find a mercury dime, a barber dime, or seeded, or any other, or even a foreign silver for that matter. But yes, it is. I'm going to end it right here. That's the king of the crop. That is what I wanted to find. This is why I do this hobby. I am ecstatic and blown away that I found a 34 silver quarter. Sure, it may not be as good. Please go back to my video. It turned out I haven't actually found a silver quarter in 4 years. 4 years. And I actually found it for the first time. This is my first silver quarter with my Garrett Ace 300. I bucket listed this year. I hit a home run. This whole year has been fantastic for metal detecting for me. I'm just ecstatic. Liberty's pretty up there, but it's pretty faded. Yeah, this coin is not in good shape, but at least it's still legible. I'm able to get a date. And correct me if I'm wrong, this might be the first year of the silver quarter. I mean, of the Washington quarter, the George Washington quarter. It's very hard to try to get this off without getting the light on it. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful coin. Faded, but beautiful. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and share all together. I'm Blazer Firewolf, and I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Just end it with all my junk when it focuses. There we go. There's all my junk, all my clad. A lot of the rusty white Zinkins, white rust. I put vinegar in quite a few of these too, as you can tell. But in amongst all the zinc pennies, you could find something like this or that silver ring. So, happy hunting. Have a good day, night, whenever you watch this. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and share. This is Blazer Firewolf, and I'll see you guys in my next video. End it right here. Roundup 100. My ultimate bucket list. 1934 silver quarter. Mwah.